How do you burp your baby? Hi, I'm Kat. I'm a pediatric sleep consultant and I get your baby or toddler sleeping well. I also experienced firsthand how opinionated the grannies were on burping my baby, and anytime they would fuss, they would always tell me that I wasn't burping my baby either in the right way or enough, and that they had trapped gas. I learned pretty quickly a couple of techniques to burp my little one. So in this video, I'm going to share 2 different burping techniques to help release gas and help your little one to sleep better. Technique number 1 is to have your baby over your shoulder. So have your chest against their chest and then make sure that their head is up over your shoulder. I would really recommend using a muslin swaddle blanket or something like a burping cloth, because then if anything comes out, it means that you're protected. Support one hand under your little one's bottom and then you can pat them firmly in between the shoulder blades. So you just pat them in the middle quite firmly, and then every few pats you can then rub up and down or rub around. Technique number 2 is to have your baby sitting on your lap, but also make sure that you've got your muslin cloth handy, and then you put it down in front of your little one. Then you get your hand and you make like a V-like kind of shape, and then you put it on their chest and then you hold up their chin, but you're not putting it against their throat, you're just supporting it so you can support their neck. And then you do the same thing, so a firm pat in the middle of their shoulder blades, just like this, and then every several pats you can then do a nice rub. You might need to do a little bit of trial and error and change the position of your baby, but just see what happens and see what works for your little one, and then just give it a go. A couple of tips when it comes to burping. So generally breastfed babies will burp less because they seem to take on less air than babies that are bottle fed. And then the other thing is that not all babies burp a lot. So don't panic if they don't burp, and you can try it, and if it doesn't work, do not panic. It usually will just come out in another way. I do have a free newborn guide, so if you need any extra tips to help your newborn sleep better, make sure that you click under my photo and you can get taken to the free sleep resources section of my website, and you can download that free newborn guide, and that gives you the 7 steps to help your newborn sleep better. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure that you follow for more.